I'm combat ready.
Welcome back to the Weebs Closet, guys. I'm Jake.
I'm Blake.
I'm Nekko.
And we're back with Attack on Titan Season 4, Episode 80 from you 2,000 years ago. The parallel, you could say,
Of the first episode.
of the first
Yeah.
episode. And I don't know if you guys remember the preview, but we got to see a little bit. It looked like a little bit of the Titan War. We got to see what really happened between Grisha and Frida. Is her name Frida Rice?
Yeah.
Is the yeah.
Frida.
And maybe some other things. We saw his story as well.
That's right.
Yeah. And we finally got the answer. I watched so many theory videos over the last week. So many theory videos, so many breakdowns. And I think it was your boy Roshi, but he was pointing out something that I didn't even realize that's very important. Eren didn't change from season 3 to season 4. Mm-hmm. He made that switch in season 3. After he kisses Historia's hand, you see that look on his face, and from that point on, for the rest of the show, he's different. Even in season 3. And it's like when he saw that, it just changed.
I feel like it solidified to him that it's like, I guess I'm in this path now and I need to follow it, rather than the other ones like me trying to fight it. Like I had Historia about to eat me and didn't happen. God damn it, it should have happened. And it's like, oh, wait a second. So this is why it didn't happen, because it wasn't meant to happen. Mm-hmm. And it's like, God damn it. So yeah, I think he's a prisoner of his own memories to a degree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like we're kind of looking in like Peter Parker whenever Doctor Strange is like, trust me. We're like, Eren, what are you doing? And Zeke's got to be totally... He doesn't know what's going on.
No,
Oh my God.
yeah.
I did love his like fucking like somebody compared him to the surprise Pikachu meme.
We also have to clarify, because we said we would clarify. Like we were kind of this whole reaction thing it's good and bad at the same time, because you get our literal genuine feelings when we watch an episode. And we both kind of were on Zeke's ass about...
Oh, right. I did say that I was going to talk about that. I kind of forgot. All right, so...
Yeah, because for Blake, like half of our comments last week, which most people seem to enjoy the rest of the episode, but there are some people pointing out that, like...
We're shitting on Zeke.
They were like, how dare you blame Zeke for what he did to Grisha?
Yeah, so my thing with Zeke is I understand entirely why he did what he did. Like, I understand why he turned his father and his parents... in. The problem is that the way that Zeke was talking about how his parents abandoned him and like kind of talking about like, you left me alone, you left me to grow by myself with no father figure for so long.
And we're talking about adult Zeke,
and it's
right
adult
now.
Zeke saying that it bothered me, because ultimately as an adult you should be able to see your actions. Although that they were the past and they were kid actions, you should still take responsibility of your actions. If I hate my dad...
I don't want to interrupt you,
Right.
but it's almost not even like responsibility. It's just acknowledging the facts of the situation.
Yeah.
Like Zeke was under a ton of pressure. I personally cannot cry for Powder and be mad at Zeke, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like in episode 3 of Arcane, Powder fucked up.
Yeah.
And I was like, poor Powder. And I can't be like, fuck you, Zeke.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
Zeke kind of did almost the same thing. He was under a lot of pressure and he made a decision as a kid. But now he's an adult and he's like still bashing his father and calling him, like saying he was a traitor, he betrayed.
Yeah.
But when Zeke is really
As an-
brainwashed.
Then you need to understand that he's no longer present because of the fact that you sent them off. Whether if it was the right thing or the wrong thing to do, ultimately it happened, and it was the best thing to do for him.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't hate him for it. We don't hate him for it. It was mainly of the idea is like you keep talking and not taking the word is not responsibility.
It's like accountability. Yeah.
Like realize that your actions were to send them off, and that's why you didn't have them in your life.
Yes, that is the point that we were really trying to make. It's not that Zeke is bad. It's that he made a choice. It's not a bad choice, but it is the choice that he made.
I mean, a little bit of background lore. There was something that happened to me as a kid a long time back, and I ended up hating my dad for some reason, for just because I felt like I needed to hate him. And as I came out and became an adult, I realized that what happened really didn't happen. What I had imagined in my head, it's not what actually happened. This information got disclosed to me, so I was able to see it and understand it. And now as a grown-up, I understand that I wasted all those years hating my dad for no reason. My dad was actually a great person, and there was a lot of things happening, but I didn't. But ultimately, it's not his fault. It's not nobody's fault. It's my fault that I hated my dad. So in all, Zeke has to understand that it is his fault that he grew up without a father, although that what he did was a decision of a child and also what allowed him to survive.
Yeah.
So it's a matter of just taking accountability for your actions and realize that although that, yeah, it sucks, although that, yes, he wasn't there for the most time, like, know that ultimately it was your decision that he didn't make it.
It was funny because like stayed quiet the entire time we were like shitting on Zeke.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's probably like,
Zeke's not too bad.
I do feel bad for that.
I
yeah.
thought by the end of the episode we were all like, "Oh, Zeke's
yeah,
misunderstood,"
he came.
you know?
He came around. He
No,
really did.
I like, and again, we love him. And we love his Zeke's character. It was just, it felt like that was kind of like a flaw in the writing, like being grown up and being this tactical person and not wanting to see things tactfully. Like noticing that, yeah, ultimately it was my thing.
You can absolutely still have Zeke as he is and with the accountability. You don't have to have him just hate Grisha.
Yeah.
You know? Like, and so I kind of agree that might be like just like an ever so slight oversight in like the writing.
Yeah.
Like out of all the perfection that Isayama has
Yeah.
given this story, I think that he could have totally made Zeke that way.
So apologies for the long rant.
Yeah. Loved it. And I'm hoping that this is even better.
Right.
Yeah.
Manga readers are saying it's just as good. So let's see. We'll wait. Wait.
Take your time.
Check our Twitter, guys. Check our Twitch. And also check our Patreon. We got the uncuts for this show and some other shows over there. We got times exclusives. Right now, we finished with the time exclusive for Attack on Titan. And right now, we got Jujutsu Kaisen and we got Invincible over there. Go ahead and check it out, please, before they hit YouTube, because they will take quite a while before they hit YouTube.
Nekko, you totally reminded me of this podcaster I see on TikTok all the time. Everybody makes fun of him because all he does is yell. And he'll be, Pokemon said the N-word on Twitch!
Sounds like Keemstar or whatever.
No, it's not Keem. He's way worse than Keemstar. He's way worse. Somebody in the comment section knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh, please describe it. I
Oh
want
my
to see that.
gosh.
I want to see him.
I will try to find it after this, but
That's
it's so
funny.
fucking hilarious.
Alrighty, guys. Well, yeah, go check all those things. Go watch his show, Funimation, Crunchyroll, whichever tickles your pickle. And then let's go ahead and watch the show. Sorry, in 3, 2, 1, go.
Yes! Give it to me.
Zeke was a piece of...
Damn, look at those muscles.
Look at some pecs on that girl, huh?
It's such a weird... Like, seeing her here looks freakier.
Yeah,
than
this
the
is
other
2D.
animation.
Interesting. I think. Yeah, it is. It has to be.
Damn, Grisha.
I honestly have such a hard time telling the difference.
I think the 2D is so good here. Yep.
Do y'all like this studio's animation better than
Ooh.
Tough One? I don't want to
It's
start.
much more
I
detailed.
don't want to start another fight in the comments.
No, yeah. And you will, because they are crazy.
Ooh,
it's
like-
50-50, dude.
You saw her chunks like just
Yeah.
falling. That's great.
Oh!
They took forever to run.
Good God.
Okay, now wow. Now I see why Grisha was so upset.
Did you see the serum right next to him?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's the one that he took to Eren immediately. I love his expressions.
Yeah. People were saying that they absolutely surpassed the manga, like here specifically in this moment.
And I also love that, like, he realized his sins were like kind of like what his dad did to him. He did it to Zeke, and he's like, I think he's been living with that. That's
Yeah.
why we get this amazing scene right here. Such a good scene.
Definitely. And it's almost very similar to the scene that when Eren was Kruger and he was talking to his grandfather,
Yeah.
and his grandfather started freaking out.
Yeah. Yeah, because the grandfather also regretted it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's the one who jumped out. It wasn't Eren.
I see. Yeah, I thought Eren broke it off.
Me too.
本当に時を超える能力があるのなら都合のいい記憶だけをグリシャに見せて
あんたが俺を親父の記憶に連れ込んだおかげで今の道がある。
Which Aaron knew was gonna happen.
Oh, yeah.
お前の望みが叶うって一つ
Yeah.
It is.
Yep.
That's where he changed
Okay,
forever.
In a split second, too. So he was here at one
Wow.
point then.
Yeah.
全てのユミルの民から生殖能力を奪え
Ymir is not listening to you, big homie. It's all over.
ザキオに
Or
Oh,
maybe.
maybe.
エレンを止めてくれと
He does have the founder's blood, or the royal blood, so.
父親の記憶からどんな未来の景色を見たか知らないが
He's gonna like jank his arms out.
It's true, Aaron did not see everything.
お前がここで始祖の力が使えないことを知らなかったよ
Ooh.
No way.
They're gonna come out. Oh my god, don't do that. Ow, the skin came out.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god.
エレン
I don't want to see that.
この世の何者にもできない
God, look at his hands.
Wow.
Oh my god, that's disgusting.
すごいよヒストリア。もうこんなに読めるよ
Oh
うに
wow,
なるなん
that.
て
Reanimating this too.
Yeah.
ヒストリアはもうちょっと女の子らしくしないと。はい、噛んで。
Oh, it's being ladylike.
女の子らしくって何？そうだね。女の子らしくっていうのは、ヒストリアもこの子が好きでしょ？
Ooh,
Oh, shit.
major shift.
Nice.
Whoa.
I did not think we were going to be seeing this. So this is literally 2,000 years ago, I guess.
I legit thought that we were gonna see this like later on in the episode, not immediately.
She does look scary as fuck, though.
Yeah, it sucks that they didn't give her like more human like look before to then see the transition.
Wow.
So do you think we're going to see the deal that she makes?
Yeah, I hope so.
Oh.
みんなから愛される人になって。
This is crazy, dude. I like how gray all the characters look.
助け合いながら。
豚を逃がした者がいる
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
よかろうお前は自由だ
What's the catch?
Oh, that's the catch. She caught an arrow.
Oh, my fucking
Yeah, yeah,
god.
you better run faster than what we can shoot.
I don't know how you could do that to a child, bro. It's fucked up. Oh, that looks
The
like...
coordinate
Yeah.
tree.
Is this really the beginning of everything?
I think so.
It's not running, but alright.
She does have an arrow in her cap.
Yeah, I'm saying, dude. There's no running.
What the fuck? We're in Kakariko Village or something?
Yeah,
Fucking
right.
Legend of Zelda? The Deku Tree.
She's speed running the Deku dungeon right now.
God damn. Yeah, she's already in the water temple.
Oh, I should not be laughing, but it's so accurate.
It is kind of crazy. Wait, what the fuck? You see that?
Oh, ooh, that looks like the fucking skeleton thing that we see behind the rumbling in the intro.
Oh yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Ooh.
Holy shit!
What?
God damn, dude.
That is a crazy sight.
Damn.
我が奴隷ユミルお前はよく働い
I think we're about to see her just dominate an entire
Yeah.
army.
た荒れ地を耕し峠に橋を架け
Ridge Mountains.
我が部族エルディアは
Eldia.
随分と大きくなる
Wow.
That's crazy that she's still a slave.
I.
我の子種を
Say
Oh
what?
my gosh. So that's Fritz, and she's
Wow.
the founder, so That was a dope ass design for a Titan, though.
Just like a legit skeleton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those look like Spartans, like Greece.
Yeah.
Kind of.
300.
As a kid. And that's technically whenever Eldian started.
No.
So that is all 9 Titans right there.
Dude.
Yeah. So they probably only had 9 kids, and that's why it split into just 9.
Oh.
That's crazy. Like, look at all the improvement. Yeah, by the 3rd kid already. Okay, so 3 kids so far.
Is that Leonidas? Bro, I'm serious. Like, that legit could be like
Dude, he
Leonidas
Does
right
look
there.
like it. Oh, and she got stabbed right there, so killed.
何をしておる
What?
起きよ分かっておる
This is where
Still
she
is-
decides to die.
俺ユミルよ
Yeah, but she does die.
娘たちよ
Wow.
何としても
That's disgusting.
ユミルの力を引き継ぐのだ
What's crazy is that they didn't even have to do this.
マリア
Rose. Let's see.
いいな
Ooh.
The 3 walls. So only 3 kids then,
Okay,
technically.
because I thought it was more.
Same here.
娘たちよ子を産み娘が死ねば背骨を孫に食わせよ
Wow.
子が死ねば
Female Titan. Yeah, it's all the Titans.
Oh, there's the colossal. Wow.
So she was always okay. So that's why she keeps being a slave. At this point, she was always a slave. That's fucking crazy.
Sheesh, dude.
Even in the afterlife.
This is the show that keeps on giving.
I guess technically it was kind of a proclaimed prophecy. How do you call it?
Self-fulfilling prophecy?
Self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yeah, because like she didn't do anything to change her status. You know.
That's all she knew though since the
Yeah.
beginning.
Yeah, so she just stayed there. All right, so we got the big boy.
我がエルディアはこの世の大地を個体で支配し
She's building all the all the rumbling basically.
俺がお前は奴隷じゃない神でもないただの人だ
Yeah, that's why she's still a slave to the bloodline. Hence why she's listening to Zeke.
何をする気だ
Oh,
命令
wow.
に従え全てのユミルの民
Do you
から
imagine she just like backhands him?
Dude.
今すぐやれユミル
So maybe Ymir sent him
You've
there.
been waiting this whole time.
俺は王家の血を引く者だ
Yeah, I think that's immediately gonna set her off.
Ooh. The rumbling is about to happen, guys.
Oh, there you go.
Wow.
Oh.
Her eyes have been opened.
That's literally it right there.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, snap. Oh.
Ooh.
What?
Oh.
What?
He's gonna change my yeah. Oh, that's so fucking freaky.
It was crazy.
Oh my god. Yes.
Give it to me
And that was the Oh my
There it
gosh, it's
is.
happening.
Yeah, it's like spreading through the floor to every single wall.
There they are. Oh my. Oh.
Oh wow.
Snap.
Disengage.
Yeah.
Disengage.
What do we do, Cap?
Oh my god, this is so good.
Captain Levi's like, hold on.
All right, she hit her face with a sniper shot. I
Yeah.
forgot.
Captain Levi rolls in and cuts them all up.
Oh, dude. There's a million, though. There's
Yeah.
literally a million of them.
That is crazy. Do you imagine just going 2,000 years stuck in a loop because nobody decided to save you and then finally somebody
Yeah.
does? That is so good.
Everyone keeps treating you as a slave.
So Aaron was that skeleton that whole time. Gabby better not die. This is
Oh
probably
my
the
God.
latest mid-episode screen we've ever gotten. Like, we have like 5 minutes left, if anything.
Yeah.
Dude.
Dude, I think this is the whale titan.
Wow.
Yeah, that beast whale titan.
We get a whale finally.
That's what it looks like.
God damn.
Wow.
I think that's Aaron too.
It is Aaron. We are about to see...
Speak up. We won.
What?
それはきっとエレンの意志だ。このまま周りのどこどこ集ってる連合軍を潰すつもりなんだよ。
Armin is like, I need to join my people. And
Yeah, colossal. Jeez.
oh god. Sorry that I'm joking too much, guys. It's just like it's my way to cope.
Dude.
帰ってきたの。私たちのところに。これをまさか
What are you looking
What?
at? What are you fucking looking at?
What?
ボールマリアの壁まで崩壊している。
Yeah, all the
Yeah, it's everything.
志願しなく外壁だけで十分だ。壁を失ってまで攻撃するなんて。
Unless he's trying to wipe out everything.
こんなに。
way. Ooh.
What the fuck?
Whoa.
Hear me, subjects of Ymir. Oh my god, he's communicating with everybody. What the fuck?
エレンの声が。
Some like savior type of shit.
俺の名はエレン・イエガー。パラディ島にある全ての壁の硬質化が解かれ
This would be scary as fuck, dude.
Yeah, I would shit in my pants.
Oh,
right
did
there.
you?
パラディ島の人々を守ることにある全てのユミルの民が殺され尽くすまで止まらない
Chris, I'm in Historia.
Whew.
島の外にある
Jeez.
全ての地表を踏み鳴らすそこにある命をこの世から駆逐するまで
Yep.
And then, yeah, oh my gosh. Woo.
My thing is like, yeah, okay, so you do all that, and what then? Because
Yeah.
ultimately, you're gonna eventually have another civil war for the power.
Maybe Aaron just wants to kill everyone.
Maybe he sacrifices the power somehow, and
Because that's the thing. It's like
so nobody else can have it. And then,
unless the curse, it's subjected to like once Eldians is the only thing that exists, then the powers cease to exist. As long as this power exists, like people are gonna fight for it.
So maybe Aaron literally wants to kill
That's what I'm
everyone and then,
thinking. And then-
execute the euthanization plan
Yeah.
and just let everybody die.
that'd be crazy. That'd be.
Or just like use I wouldn't say necessarily execute that plan, but rather
Yeah.
like make it towards Titans don't exist anymore.
Yeah. I can see that.
So in all reality, all that Ymir was, she was a host to a parasite being,
Right.
and then that parasite has just been going down through generations somehow.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh my god.
鳴り響く大地空まで立ち上る土煙その先を進む巨人
Wow.
島の壁は今
Oh,
なくなった
dude.
Thaw.
Thaw.
We are about to be halfway through this arc.
Yeah.
And still no Levi, still no Hanji, still no Annie.
Dude. Wow.
Oh wait. What if this is what breaks Annie out of her cell? Because all of the people are listening to it.
Yeah, she'll get the message inside of her
And
little
that's
crystal.
so they don't need the jaw to break it out. she
Yeah,
broke herself out.
She knows. Oh my god. She's getting the message.
Wait. Annie, don't forget what Annie's power is. Annie has the power to control Titans as well, to call them to herself.
No.
You're right.
Yep,
that's
she does.
That's her. Like she has the screen.
You don't need royal blood for that.
Because Reiner doesn't have it. That's not Reiner's skills. I think that is only for that Titan
Yeah.
as well. Kind of
The
like
fem-
Aaron can see the future.
Yeah. The female Titan can control Titans in a certain way. Not to the extent
Just
that the
call.
founding. She can call them, but how does that counteract the founder, you know?
Yeah.
Will she also call the Colossals? Is that what you're thinking?
Well,
of?
they're not humans. They're like basically like pure Titans almost. They're like because Ymir just like built them out of
Yeah.
nothing, you know? That's like where the theories start coming in because I literally have no idea.
Wow.
But I think you're absolutely right. Like he definitely broke out Annie. You don't need the Jaw Titan for that.
I definitely do think that she breaks herself out.
And I think that's almost how next episode has to open, right? Like
Right.
is Annie hearing that message and then boom, and then
Coming out.
intro song.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be like her eyes open. Then.
Yeah, that's exactly. I can see it now. That's exactly how it's gonna go.
Oh my god. This is gonna be so sick. Because the thing is, like, okay, so even if, because the thing is, I thought that her scream would be for Titans. Okay, so whenever we initially was shown this, I thought that her scream wasn't necessarily to call people, but for some reason, or call Titans, but the Titans can kind of distinguish the voice of a Titan that has a human in it, and then Titans that were turning into Titans rather than being able to, switch back and forth. So I thought that they heard that the initial part in the forest, and they're like, oh shit, let's eat because I want to turn back type of thing.
Well, from what I remember, because my most recent experience of that arc was the manga, which in the manga they explain that the female Titan has an ability to draw Titans towards her because she gets trapped in the
and
arrows
she
and whatnot,
calls,
and she screams, and then all the Titans come to her.
Yeah.
But the thing is, obviously, that's not going to work on an intelligent Titan, like a founding Titan.
Yeah,
So, like,
they'll probably feel it, but they kind of like with
Eren. Yeah. So when Eren punched Dina, they felt that connection, but they weren't being controlled by Eren.
Yeah, they weren't being controlled by Eren's attack Titan. They were being controlled by the founding Titan that he also possessed.
So I don't even think Eren can fight because he's like in some whale skeleton form.
It's so weird, yeah.
I literally have no idea how next episode's gonna play out, and we're only in episode 5 of 12. I have no idea what else this arc has to offer.
I'm so fucking excited. Like, this show just doesn't, like, it's like you said, it keeps on giving. It just keeps on giving.
I just can't wait till the Marlians are like, I wonder how our attack plan's going. They're like,
There's no attack plan.
No, I think I showed Nekko. Somebody made like a VR, like 3D render of what a rumbling would look like in real life, and it was the scariest fucking shit. Because you're looking out onto the horizon of an ocean, and you just see these giant ass figures, like millions of them, marching towards the city, and you hear sirens going off, and there's like cannons firing at their faces, but nothing. It's like
It's not
nothing is
facing
happening.
them.
Yeah, and they're just marching, and they're not gonna stop and eat you. They're just gonna crush the whole fucking city and keep walking.
yeah.
Because there's a million of them.
I think that's what's even more like genius about the fact that they were buried or whatever in a circular frame, because all they're doing is they're just walking forward. So they're just walking forward, and they have all they gotta do is just walk around in circle in like around the world, and that's it. Everything's enjoyed.
That's it.
What is the Armored Titan's special ability? And it's just being able to armor itself and then create more armor around it, because he actually put more armor in her fingertips. But was that an extra skill, or was that just the juice that Eren ate in season 3? So what exactly is Reiner's extra power? What is the extra power of the Jaw Titan? What is the extra power of the Cart Titan? So I wonder if each of them have skills that we haven't been disclosed yet, or
that's why last week I was saying to one of the comments that we still don't know everything about the Titans. We still don't have all the information, and I think going back to Falco, something that we haven't seen in this show yet is he's not going to be just the Jaw Titan. He's going to be a Beast Jaw Titan, because he also has a bit of Zeke's spinal fluid in him. So I think I don't know that for a fact, but I think there's going to be. I don't think it's going to be like your usual Jaw Titan.
Dude, yeah.
That's my. I don't
I mean,
have anything to base it off of, but
granted, like every single Titan, it's different from the previous Titan.
that's also true. So I might read into it a little bit too much.
But don't get me wrong, like that is a pretty decent theory, because the thing is, you're not turning into the Beast Titan, but you still can have qualities of it. So you won't take away Zeke's power, but you can take characteristics of it.
Yeah.
So I can see his Titan being more animal-like.
But yeah, that's the thing, is that we've learned from a billion comments that every Beast Titan is different. So this dude could legit be like a sea turtle Jaw Titan or something like that. And I really thought that in the intro that was Ymir. If I had to take a guess, I was gonna say that was Ymir.
I don't know how, I don't know if it was a comment or whatever, but I knew that big Titan was going to be Eren. I don't remember why.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But like seeing it, it's like, oh my god, it's so much terrifying, so much more terrifying than I expected.
Yeah.
Dude, Eren is a force to be reckoned with. That guy, it's insane. I like his like motif, or like what he went towards Ymir. It's like, I like that it wasn't like, listen to me, I am your, like, it was more like, I am trying to free you. Get out of this curse,
I also still think there's a bit of manipulation
There
there.
was.
Yeah,
There definitely was, but it was more of like, it's your time to shine. It's you. This is all you. give me what I want. It's all you.
Take your freedom and give me what I want.
Yeah, it's a little bit better than the original Fritz King. Oh, that and the flashback was so like good.
Yeah.
Like the animation was so good, the coloring, everything about it just felt terrible.
It did give you the ancient look to it too. Like the way, like there was a weird filter in the screen that made it look older. So it was pretty good. Fuck man, fuck that king. That king was an ass wipe.
Yeah, I just feel so bad. Like if I had to sum up my feelings about these past few episodes, this is kind of what we were talking about on Ruby, and Mike was saying like he wants development out of the supporting characters. Ymir hasn't had a single fucking line in this show, and she is an amazing character. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like Isayama just fucking nailed all these characters. Grisha literally had 4 episodes, S tier character.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like I have to give props. Like this is the type of shit that like whenever I watch it, I'm like, I'm never gonna be this good. I'm just fucking gonna give up. Like, and so yeah.
I don't know if you have anything to say about Ymir. I'm gonna jump into Ymir real quick because I like whenever a character doesn't need to say anything for you to feel what they feel, and throughout the whole thing you can definitely feel the gloom, the like her negative emotions kind of like boiling, but she just stay there. Whenever she grabbed the kid in her arms, she didn't even feel happy about it. It's like this is what I have to make. Like I was told to make this, so I made it. I don't want this.
Yeah.
And it's like
her whole life is tragic.
Right.
yeah. So it's just so sad because then you had Aaron's dad. It's like, oh, Ymir, she saved us. She gave us all this. It kind of seemed like if it was an act of not mercy, and not being. How do you say bondad in English?
I know now the word is escaping me, but it's like she almost had an unconditional love for humans.
Yeah,
in a
it's
way.
like I need to show you guys gratitude and whatever. Like I need to pay this for you because you've done so much for me or whatever. And then no, it's like I was enslaved to create roads in the Martin Mountains, do all this crazy shit. Go ahead.
One thing that we haven't even touched on, but we're getting there. You're right, is that she did do all that, and she's good for that. But she was also forced to do that.
Yeah.
She wasn't like. She wasn't the loving. She probably would be, you know, in another life, but she's also the destroyer because she did destroy many armies, and so people see her like that, but people also see her as this. So literally, both sides are right, and that is the smartest thing that this show could have done is make it to where there's no good and bad. It's just people like reacting to history, and that's really how I feel about history. I don't like
The winning side writes
Yeah.
the history.
And that's why I don't like history is just such a taboo subject to me because, and I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this before, but it's literally like the telephone game. Like if I can't relay a message to 6 people and it be accurate,
Imagine generations.
Yeah, how the fuck are people supposed to relay messages from 400, 500 years ago? It's gonna be so like jumbled.
And I mean, you can write it down, but the problem is that the message conveyed in writing doesn't feel the same. So eventually you're going to feel something that's benevolent. That's the word. Something that feels benevolent, you can twist it and turn it. It's like something that she did. And then, that's something that she did. She probably was angry. Oh, she probably, and it just keeps going down because just actual writing, it's not convenient. It's not reliable.
I bet we'll find out that Aaron released the pig and created all
It's like,
this.
let the pig go. It's like, okay, master.
Dude, that honestly, holy fuck. Whoa, that would actually blow my mind, and I'm not even joking, because the pig is the catalyst of everything.
Right.
Can you believe that?
Fucking bacon does all this shit.
I never want to hear anybody talk shit about bacon again.
Whenever we have shows where a lot happens, so we don't say anything, but then we have this show that a shit ton of things happen and we have to say everything.
Right.
You know, like there's like it's such a weird thing because you start thinking what exactly is what makes you talk, and like I think it's just not the oh shit factor, but rather the against shock is what I try to say.
Right.
And like it's mainly the shock factor as to like things are not what we were told, so we have to kind of like talk about how we felt beforehand and how it is. So some other shows, they give you the information, but it was already where you were headed at. Whereas this one is just all over the place.
I also think it's super thought-provoking. Like, has a lot to say about, like, equality and religion and, like, just, like, real-world shit that even now we're still dealing with. It's very relevant. It has a lot to say about war.
Yeah.
It's fucking just, it's so good. This is, like, my favorite show. I swear to God.
I honestly think I may join you in that train. I do think it is a great show. It's funny because a lot of people do say, "Oh, like this doesn't hold a candle to Demon Slayer," and it really depends on where you're at. If you're somebody who values fights and like how crazy a fight can get, yes, Demon Slayer is freaking insane. But whenever it comes to lore like this, what else has a lore like this?
I mean, there's a lot of shows that have deep lore, but to connect it so intricately without it getting convoluted,
and
is
then
like,
not leaving plot holes to a degree, because so far I feel like there's a plot hole.
I feel like there's some things that suspend your disbelief, but there's not necessarily like fucking like Ymir had 8 children instead of like there's no like something that they're like really missing,
Yeah, like I feel like even if there's a plot hole here and there in this show, it's so minimal that it doesn't hurt the story, whereas some other shows they entirely forgot that they had a plot point, and then the show ends, it's like, wait, what happened with this? Like, I forgot about it, like in season 3 I forgot to write about it.
And last thing, we'll wrap up on this
Alright.
because holy shit, this has been the longest post discussion of all time.
Fuck yeah.
In season 2, the outro, you're gonna have to rewatch that.
I do.
The ending credits. That was the OG King Fritz
Giving to food,
feeding Ymir to his children.
I do wonder if it was depicted in any books, and that's why they were shown. It was shown more like a scroll image rather than an animation.
So you definitely need to go back and watch the
yeah.
outro to season 2.
I'll go back.
It spoils so much, but so much out of context that you have no idea what's going on. So yeah, it's fucking great. I can't wait till next week. Yeah, let's wrap it.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
let's be safe. Wrap it up. Don't be having kids that you don't want.
Don't be silly. Cover your willy.
Oh god.
All
Yeah,
right.
no. Amazing show.
10
Cannot
out
wait
of
for
10.
next week.
Yep, can't wait.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Hope you guys enjoyed another Weebs Closet reaction. A special thanks to our Patreons. We appreciate your extra support to keep this channel going. Be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to stay up to date with our latest videos. See you in the next one.